Bali's snorkelling capital. Clear water, sunshine, diving. This week we test out Jemeluk and Tulamben and find out, is this the perfect Bali holiday location? So I thought I'd leave our accommodation at the divers Café Amed and today look at Jemeluk and just do a walk down the road, see what's here on the road that heads through Jemeluk, and then also go onto the beach, down to the snorkelling diving end, and then just travel down the beach and let's just get a good look of what's here. And also, I think I might get on the bike and head up to the top of the mountains behind. I've never really seen what's up there. And I might also head out to Tulamben and have a look at the USS Liberty dive site. So lots to see here. Let's go for that walk. I think the first thing that I notice is, I've been here for a week already, there is a lot of dive companies here, and Jemeluk doesn't have the bigger warungs or the bigger restaurants. It's a lot of more local food, a lot of more nasi goreng, nasi campur. If you want something a little bit more special, there are a number of places that we'll go to tonight that are up on the hillside. So this is the Divers Cafe and Restaurant. This is where we're staying. Hello. How are you? Fantastic staff.
Thank you.
And a great location. Busy today?
Not so busy.
Okay, always busy.
Yeah. Normally, yes.
Yeah. It's a nice staff here, really friendly, and that room we got for $55 Australian or 550 Indonesian rupiah. You can't beat that. Next door you've got Summer, and to be honest, most of my lunches this week have all come from here. Hello. So these guys have got my lunch all week, and this is a really good place to come for food. Once again, great view. And they've also got the sun decks and a view out to some perfect snorkelling areas. Thank you very much. Really good food here. Thank you.
Bye. Nice day.
Okay, let's keep going. So Amed that you would have seen on my video that I dropped on Friday, it's a lot longer stretch. It's got a lot more accommodation, a lot more choices of food. Here, a little bit more limited, but that's one of the specialties of staying in Jemeluk. It is quieter. You can just go straight out on some of those premier snorkelling and dive sites. Here we've got Coconut Beach, warung and bungalows, and these guys have got really good food as well, and also some really nice seating, sitting right down on the waterfront in behind the dukungs. One of the big things on this side of the coast, like most of Bali, everybody seems to be happy. Everybody you talk to, sun's shining, business is good over here, life's good. One of the larger warungs here, Amed Kedai. A lot of the warungs here get lots of coaches, buses come from all around the island to drop off snorkelers and divers. The feel here is quite tropical. You can't miss where the main diving is, where you've got the temple to go down and snorkel on. There's a walkway there just on the canal, which you walk down, but I'm just going to go a little bit further. I just want to show where the road goes up the hill, and that's where we'll be going this afternoon, but it might be a bit darker, so I'll show it in full daylight right now. Hello.
Hello.
Selamat siang. So this is the road up, and it's not that big of an incline. And that's where it'll take you up to the Sunset Bar, Joli's, and a number of other bars that are there that are open breakfast through to dinner, but are very good for that sunset view. Hello. Good. So I've just turned around and I'm heading down to the beach. That's the road. That's the road of Jemeluk. It's very small. It packs a punch, Vat. It's very small, but it does pack a punch. It's like the diving and snorkelling here. There is so much to see here. The fish life is abundant. You've got the temples if you're diving. There's a good drop off. There's the pyramids. There's so much here. If you're a diver or a snorkeler or you just like being in the sun, Amed, Jemeluk, Lipah is the place to be. And you can see that by the number of divers that are here. It's always full. It's always busy, but it's a different crowd. It's a crowd of people who are here for that little bit of adventure, that bit of sun. It's not party central, but it still has some nice of those old bars. Most bars are only allowed to have music twice a week and then they need to shut down by 10 or 11 o'clock so the fishermen can get up early the next day. It's quite regulated because the Banjar here sort of knows what that balance is with tourism and local life. So here we are at the beach. It's just past high tide, but there still is just a little gap so you can walk between the dukongs. I'm just going to stop for a moment. I'm going to hit the end of the beach, turn around, and then I'll show you what's on Jemeluk Beach. So that's the sunset bar up behind me, and I won't be going there tonight. I'm not really into those big foreign-owned buildings on the edge of cliffs where smaller warungs used to be. But I do know that some other content creators, Bali Days were there last week and they did an excellent video of what's up there. So I'll leave a link here. Have a look at it if you'd like to go up to the sunset bar. For me, I'm going to head to Joli's tonight, down the road from it, but each to their own. So here you'll find it's a lot different atmosphere. It's a lot less of your Australian Bali and more of your European Bali. A lot more people on sun lounges, laying out, looking at the sun. It's a very nice atmosphere here. And the diving itself here, or the snorkeling, most people, I'd love to know what the numbers are on divers versus snorkelers. It's a bit of both. It's people who like water activities. But here there's some very good snorkeling. I'll show a couple of clips of the temple. It's quite good here. This is the east coast. This is that holiday that if you haven't been to this side, you might want to consider as just something different in Bali. I'm just walking around the dukongs here. At low tide, you could just walk straight down the beach. There seems to be always activity here. It's quiet dukong, small motors going out, but it looks like there's always a diver or a snorkeler going somewhere. Once again, we're on that Amed coast. It's black volcanic sand and small boulders. And as you can see by the people around, this is not young people's place, it's not old people's place. It's that balance between Canggu and Sanur. Amed's got a bit for everybody. So the south end of Jemeluk, more your lounger area. In the middle, a lot of dive shops, a lot of dive entry points. And then up the northern point before you get to that cove where you go round to Amed, then Amed Malasti, you've got more of the villa and warungs and resorts that are looking onto the waterfront, but more of that smaller variety. So that's pretty much Jemeluk. It's only a small cove. It's got a lot packed in there. And if you don't stay here, you can stay in Amed, you can stay in Lipah. I think Lipah was my favourite. But there's not much distance, especially if you're on a bike, you can just jump between cove and cove. It's a perfect holiday. But even if you need transport, it's not that expensive to do different beaches each day. No different if you're doing Kuta to Canggu to Sanur, trips down to Uluwatu. This east coast is an eye-opener. Yeah, I've been here before, I've dived it before, but just trying to show and point out to people who maybe haven't been here, this could be your next Bali holiday. Okay, this is me back at Divers Café. So what I might do now is jump on the bike, head up the hill and go to Mount Soraya. I don't have a mic or anything on. I was just going for a ride today. And I thought, I've been around Mount Soraya, all down that east coast, but I haven't ridden over it. So I've done a cut through. I've seen a road that goes from Amed through to Jemeluk. And here we are. I think this is about as high as I can get. It starts to go down the other side. But there's villages up here. I can hear music and gambling down the bottom. There's a little village down there. I think there's some type of ceremony going on because I can see it in the temple. I'm going to head through there, see what's down there. This is quite amazing. I'm going to put the drone up here just to see if I can show some of the elevation. Morning all. I thought I'd take you through our accommodation. Pretty much lucked in here. We've got a fantastic view. We're staying at Divers Café in Jemeluk Bay, and this cost us $55. We've got a perfect balcony looking straight out onto the water. I'll show you inside what we've got. So inside comes with a fridge. We've also got a workstation for Lynn, my workstation on the bed uploading the latest video, double bed, little area for seating, and then you've got the full bathroom. So bathroom and shower. So this is actually a really nice spot. I think it was renovated during COVID, so it's perfectly clean. It's actually immaculate. The staff come in, the staff are fantastic, they do a great job, but they also seem to be very proud of what they're doing. It's a nice view out there over the ocean, looking straight down to Jemeluk Bay and all the little dive sites there, pyramids, temples, etc. This place has perfect sunsets and sunrises. You get the best of both worlds. So we're very happy with this. Showed you our accommodation, we've showed you Jemeluk Bay. What I might do now is head out to Tulamben and show you the dive site up there, because I won't do that as an episode. I'll just show you exactly what's out there in case you want to come out here for some snorkeling or diving the wreck up there. The accommodation here is split in two, so you've got the sleeping area across the road and then a 30-second walk just through the car park, which is usually full of dive buses. You've got the cafe and dive shop. So we're just down here for breakfast now. Breakfast was included. It also has a nice pool area. And once again, that outlook out to the ocean, which you're probably not going to see at the moment because it's too bright. It's currently 7:30 in the morning. It's pretty quiet here. Most of the snorkelers and the divers usually start arriving around 9 o'clock in the morning. We're pretty happy with this one. I'll leave a link with the pricing and the location down below. So I've just arrived at Tulamben. It's a 20-minute drive north of Amed, but this is the main dive site where all of the divers, everyone wants to be here. It's the wreck of the USS Liberty, and it's very busy down here for divers. The dive itself is only a very short shore dive. Straight off the shore and out the back there to the wreck. As you can see, but there is a lot of people here. Probably has about 500 divers a day, easily, just looking from what's here at 8 o'clock in the morning. We thought we'd come out tonight. We're at Joli Best View, up on the hill at Jemeluk. Everybody says it's great. Pricing's pretty good. Let's go in and have a look. So this is the view at Joli's. $5.50 large bintang, $6 Indonesian meals. Can't go wrong with that. It's up on the hill, it's 3 stories high, but the view is actually spectacular and it's actually quite affordable.